My coworker and I were having a late-night snack. The radio suddenly crackled to life. A family dispute was reported in a nearby building. My coworker handed the case to me. I walked through a dark, narrow alley. I arrived in front of the building. Quite a few windows were still lit, but when I stepped inside, the place was run down. I moved through the hallway. I quickly reached the unit. I pressed the doorbell. A young girl opened the door. I asked if she had called for help. She shook her head nervously and said no one had called. She told me to leave right away. Strange noises came from inside the apartment. Her uneasy expression made it worse. Something felt very wrong. She refused to let me enter. We stood there in a tense standoff. Then someone inside told her to let me in. The girl finally stepped aside. I walked in and saw a woman. She was pressing hard on a sewing machine pedal. I greeted her politely. She did not respond. She pressed the pedal even faster. I stepped closer and called out again. She slowly turned her head toward me. Confusion filled my mind. She suddenly grabbed my hand and forced it onto the machine. I screamed in pain. The girl beside me quickly gave me an injection. I tried to get up. My body had no strength left. Everything went dark. When I woke up, my lower body was covered in cement. A mixer nearby kept turning non-stop. I begged them to stop. They showed no reaction. They kept pouring cement over me. They planned to seal me in there. Fear rushed through my entire body. After finishing his snack, my coworker noticed I had not returned. He headed to the building. He asked the security guard if he had seen me. The guard said the building had been abandoned for years. No one had lived there for a long time. My coworker could not understand where I had gone. He went upstairs with the guard to check. By then, the cement had reached my shoulders. The girl kindly gave me a straw. She said it would help me last a little longer. I had no way out. I could only hope my coworker would find me soon. At the same time, my coworker pushed open the apartment door. The room was completely empty. It looked abandoned for a long time. Panic hit him hard. He immediately called my phone. The ringtone started playing. He listened closely. The sound was coming from under the floor. My coworker collapsed in terror.